Hey, send me an email at broker@mannystrans.com. If you guys have any questions, visit my website, www.extraordinarymovement. Hey, if you guys are interested in learning how to dispatch and broker freight, guys in on a little secret today on how you can increase your weekly revenue, especially you guys out there hotshot trucking, you guys out there driving semi trucks, especially you guys out there who's flatbedding. Hey, one thing you guys have to do is start hauling oversized loads. Yes, oversized loads, man. Hey, I talk to a lot of hotshot truckers. I talk to a lot of truck drivers, even you guys out there driving semi trucks. And what I take from some of these conversations is that you guys are scared to haul oversized loads. And I think it's just because a lot of you guys don't really know how to get the permits to haul the oversized loads, because you have to have a oversized load permit to haul in each state. And sometimes that could get really challenging. So all you have to do is just either learn how to do it or find someone that can get them for you, like a permitting agency. They're going to charge you a service fee to get that permit for you, but it'll be well worth it at the end of the day. But what I do recommend is for you guys to figure out how to get the permits on your own, because that's going to save you money, because most permitting agencies are going to charge you anywhere from about $15 to $30 per state on a service fee. So for example, if you are hauling an oversized load, and we'll just say in Indiana, it costs $20 to get a permit. That means you're going to pay $20 plus another $15 to $30. So you could easily be up to about $50 for that state. But if you learn how to get your permits on your own, you can save a lot of money. So I know how to get permits on my own, but before I learned, I actually went through a permitting agency. Then I learned how to get permits on my own. It's very easy. So I picked this load up on last Friday. It was an oversized load. Anything that's 8 feet 6 inches, anything that's over 8 feet 6 inches is considered an overdimensional load. So if it's 8 feet 7 inches, it requires a permit per state. This load was only like 8 feet 8 inches. And the only reason why, because there was a wheel on the side of the actual freight that was sticking out over the width of the trailer by about 2 inches. So I had to get permits to haul that load. And I got the permits myself. That load dropped off up in Michigan. So my permit in Indiana was $20. And then my permit in Michigan was $15. So I was $35 all in for my permits. But if I would have used a permitting agency, I would have added on anywhere from about another $30 to $60. So I could have been at about $90, around $90 for my permits. But I learned how to do it on my own, and it's very easy. So just some advice for right now, just so you guys can get started with these hauling these oversized loads. Just do some start getting your actual vehicle information. So when you get your oversized permits, they're going to ask you basically your weight, your gross weight of your truck, and then they're going to ask you your distance between each axle. So you have to measure your distance between your steer axles versus your drive axles. Then your drive axles all the way to your first axle of your trailer. Then from your first axle of your trailer to your second axle of your trailer, starting from your steer axle. So you have to get those distances, you have to get your weights, and that's going to be definitely a question that they're going to ask you when it comes time to getting your hauling permits. They're going to ask you for your route. You have to be specific on the route that you're taking. And and they're also going to ask you just basic information about your truck, like your VIN number, make, year, and model, company's name. It's all easy. Trust me, only take like 15 minutes to fill out, and you guys will be able to start hauling oversized load, because oversized loads are very lucrative. The load that I ended up taking up to Michigan went like 200, a little bit over 200 miles. paid $900. So not bad on the rate. My permits was only total $35, so I had to take $35 off the $900, which left me at like $865, and then from there minus my fuel costs. So I still profited pretty good out of that load for a quick load for yesterday when I dropped it off. So at the end, I just want to encourage everybody out there to not be afraid to haul oversized loads. Figure out how you could get permits. Like I say, whether you want to go through a permitting agency, if you don't mind spending that money starting out, but eventually learn how to do it on your own. What I want to promote in my business, and especially on this channel, like I always tell you guys, is cutting the middleman out and straight ownership. So if you guys could do a lot of things on your own, you'll see that your bank account will always rise a little bit more than when you have to start paying more service fees. And also ownership. Everybody get out there, own something, own a piece of property, own your business, own whatever that's going to generate some income, that's going to be an asset, and something that's going to build equity at the end of the day. Hey, if you guys are looking for broker dispatch training, how to start your hotshot trucking company, whatever it is, click the description below. I offer broker training and dispatch training. I also got an ebook, A to Z, on how to start your hotshot trucking company, how to start your trucking company. And hey, at the end of the day, man, like I say, CEO, commit, execute, and be obsessed. Everybody be great out there.